What's up, jgwilly's crew? Hope all is well, and well is all. It's Taco Friday, y'all. Taco Friday. Look, let me go ahead and show you what I got. I got my stand and stuffed shells. I got my cheese on the bottom. Then I got my meat. And I use the ground turkey meat. And then I got my sour cream, my lettuce, and my tomatoes. And on some of them, I got some jalapeno peppers. And then I'll put my salsa on top as I get ready to eat them. And then for my drink, now I bet half of y'all don't even know nothing about this, do you? You don't know nothing about this right here. Look at that. You don't know nothing about that? I know you don't. That's that Fago. And then, you know what? I got a dessert. Let me see if y'all know what it is. Let me see. What y'all think that is? Huh? Look at it. Look at it from that angle. Huh? Tell me about it. What y'all think it is? Boy. I got some tea cake. Yeah, boy. Put that over there. Work with that later. I go ahead and say my grace. All right. Let's go ahead and dress up a couple of these bad boys and get started. Yeah. Hey, I'm pretty hungry too, boy. I've been waiting all day to eat these things. You know what I'm saying? I did some work outside. And now it's time to eat. Go ahead before I bite in. Get my thumbnail. All right. Hey, without further ado, it's go time. Mmm. Mmm. I'm gonna wear these babies out. Well, my salsa is hot now. That's the hot one. I may have said it, I don't know. Mm-mm. There's no running away. I don't know why it's trying to. How's everybody doing today? As you can see, I'm doing wonderful. Working these tacos. See, when I thought about eating my tacos, I said, why not eat it with my crew? You know, so that's what I wanted to do. Tacos can be a little messy, but when you got it dressed well, it will be. Jalapeno. Mm. This is the home style version right here. Always the best to me. Mmm. I know this is a whole another day. And I hope you guys are doing really well. As you guys can see, I was pretty hungry, wasn't I? I got a mess over here. But it's all good. How many out there love tacos? How many of you guys love tacos? I'm gonna put these bad boys to rest. Down in my belly. Mm-hmm. You know you got to be careful too when you're biting these shells, right? Because if you bite them wrong, they can kind of turn and jug the top of your mouth or the bottom, you know, whatever. You have to be careful when you're biting them. You know they're good when you start doing that kind of stuff. Yep. Hey. I remember in my previous video, I was telling you guys, I was starting out saying I was going to tell you guys about these FBI agents that I encountered growing up back, you know, back on the farm. Now think about it, this back on the farm. And I encountered these FBI agents back then. They were pretty cool though. But they was some clever, they were clever things though. They were very clever. So look. What happened? One night, our cows had got out of the pasture, and there was a farmer that had a crop of soybean in the field next to our pasture. So our cows had got out of the pasture. We didn't know it. And they apparently went over in soybeans, and so the next morning we got up to go check on them. They were back in the pasture, you know, as usual, doing, you know, the same old thing. So then the next night, they got out again. This time how we found out about it, because the farmer came to the house and said, hey, you guys, your cows are getting out and they're going into my crop. So we apologized and, you know, went on back down there to check on them and everything. They were back in. And so we're trying to figure out, wait, how is this possible? Why are they back in the pasture every time we go down there in the morning and check on them? So what we decided that we would have to do is get flashlights and go down there at nighttime to see what's going on, because this is mysterious things that's happening and we don't know. We couldn't figure it out. So we got our flashlights and went down there in the pasture. Left the lights out. Left the lights, you know, off so we could see. And so we saw them going out of this part of the fence where I guess they had pushed the fence and made it loose and where they could get through it. And so they had created a trail through the soybean. So we're trying to figure out though, like, if they're going in the soybean, why aren't they eating the soybean when they first get close to it? You know, the closest soybean to them, why aren't they eating it? We couldn't figure it out, right? So what they did, they kind of heard us, and then they turned around and went back. So we found, you know, so we saw where they came out at. We repaired that hole. So we didn't go the next night. But then here come the farmer that morning and saying, listen, you know, he's kind of upset now, you know, like, listen, this is going on for too long, you know. These cows are eating my crop. So we're like, what? Wait a minute, this is ridiculous. So we go down there. We don't find this hole. But we decided we better go back down there at nighttime again. So we went down there that night, that following night. Same thing as we did before. This time, we didn't make any noise. We didn't let them hear us or nothing. We followed them. Listen, y'all. In the center of that crop, in the center of those soybeans, were a lot of stalks, a whole lot of stalks of marijuana. We didn't know what they looked like or anything about it. We had heard of it, you know, at school and stuff like that, but we didn't know what they looked like. So we went back to the house and told our mom. So she came back with us. And she looked, she said, yeah, that's what it is. So she waited till that next morning and she called the local marshal. And so he came and he went out there and he was like, wow, this is so ridiculous. He said, how did you guys find it over here? You know, like, what do you mean? I said, I guess one of us, I think, said, I guess it's had to be those FBI agents, you know, because they led us right to the evidence. Now, unlike human FBI agents, right, when they find the evidence, they take it and they go, you know, and they go do stuff with it to try to catch whoever the, you know, the bad guy or the corporate is. But these FBI agents, which were the cows, so you guys will know who I'm talking about. When I say FBI agents, that's what I was speaking about. These cows led us right to the evidence, but they weren't taking it to do anything. They were consuming it. They didn't eat any soybean, none. Just made a trail through them where they walked back and forth. All the cows. We had about, at that time, I think it was about 40 or 50, something like that. Everybody were over there in these stalks of marijuana, just chowing down on them. So I'm not sure, I'm not sure what happened, but I see why that farmer was pretty upset, because they did a lot of damage. They did a lot of damage. We didn't notice anything about them, other than they were just being very clever, going over there and trying to get back in the morning. And I guess it got so good to them, that's how they got caught every once in a while. And that's how we ended up catching them. But if you guys were wondering what I was talking about, who I was talking about, it's not who, it was what. Those FBI agents, the cows. I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys that before I put away this last running of mouthful of tacos. Have any of you guys experienced anything like that? I tell you, growing up on a farm though, whew, you experience a lot of things, And that one right there was a mystery. Not an unsolved mystery, it was a solved mystery. Here it is. Look at that. Delicious. No running. None of y'all. Nothing runs. Get in there. We're about to wrap it up. That's it. That is it. It's a wrap. Done deal. Woo! I'm gonna get some ice cream and finish this. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, thumb it up, please. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video comes to you. Remember, Jesus is the reason for all the seasons. And I want to add this, and he's also in control of everything that goes on in this world. Remember, I love you guys, and I will talk with you later.